Natural disasters can occur anywhere worldwide. These natural events are usually predictable through the use of modern technology, but even then, safety is not guaranteed, especially when natural disasters are unexpected. The type of disasters that occur in the world depend upon regional locations. Furthermore, damage severity and restoration relies on the government's ability to prepare for such events. For example, Chever asserts that one way to ensure state development is to secure internal cohesiveness that will allow a government to strictly impose itself onto any entity at hand. In natural disaster cases, the degree of state capacity determines how well a nation copes with the situation. The video will analyze Haiti and the United States, more specifically New Orleans, and how their respective natural disasters impacted the educational system at hand. It seems that the natural events that occurred in each location contributed to some new change within the educational system, even if sufficient progress has not been made. Before Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans on August 29, 2005, 121 schools in the New Orleans public school system were in the process of being transferred to the newly created state-run Recovery School District, an education policy created by the Louisiana legislature in an attempt to make underperforming schools more effective. Teacher Kadaru asserts that before Hurricane Katrina, the school system in New Orleans was like a dysfunctional marching band. It had structure and central direction, but academic failure and corruption dragged it down. This implies that the educational system in place prior to Katrina was not one that performed as well as other systems in the country. New methods were waiting to be implemented, thus giving rise to the creation of charter schools. Before Katrina, 64% of New Orleans schools were deemed academically unacceptable by the state. As developed as the United States claims to be, because it is not entirely cohesive in many of its policies, there exists, even today, terrible education in different parts of the nation. As Alamo puts it, the chance to recreate public education in New Orleans from the ground up was an irresistible consequence of Katrina, as well as a dream come true. After Katrina, a mass creating of charter schools paved the way for public education, that by most schools were academically ready. Another good sign was the increment of graduating seniors, which rose from 50% in 2007 to about 90% in 2010. Haiti's constitution stated that education shall be free. Primary education shall be compulsory. State education shall be free at every level. Keep in mind that the peasant population of Haiti in 1935 was around 95%. Decades have passed, and Haiti as a whole still finds itself in the same economic situation. According to the 2002 to 2003 education census cited by the World Bank, only 8% of Haitian schools were public, while approximately 92% were privately owned and financed, meaning they were tuition-based in most cases. In 2004, 500,000 children did not have any education. In the past 4 decades, the country has attempted 2 major reform efforts: the Bernard Reform of 1987 and the NPET of 1997. Many schools use outdated curriculum. The high school dropout rates and low enrollment rates in Haitian schools are due to economic hardship, high repetition rates, meaning they repeat a grade, and linguistic barriers. January's earthquake knocked down more than 4,000 schools. More than 200,000 people died. Many more were hurt, and 1 million people were left homeless. Most of them are living in tent cities. Officials have set up about 3,000 tents in the nation to serve as classrooms, while school buildings are being rebuilt. While the earthquake devastated just about all of Haiti's infrastructure, it also presented an excellent opportunity to address the problems of the largely dysfunctional education sector. The Haitian government, along with Paul Vallis, initiated a new education reform called the Operational Plan, which is supposed to take an expansion of 5 years, which is aimed at creating free public education for Haiti's children. While the education reform itself has been an initial success, there are still other factors involved that still contribute to the overall success of the plan.